Leo friends, hello. For those of you who've been here before, welcome back. And for those of you who it's first time, welcome. I am Denise, and this is Surrender to the Flow Tarot. And today I'll be doing the mid-monthly reading for the month of May for the collective of Leo. Regularly, I break mid-monthly readings down into decans, but I am not doing that this time. We are doing a different abbreviated version. What we're going to be doing is pulling from the Ex-Anima Major Arcana Only deck by Von Aguirre to see what energy the universe wants you to embody or pay attention to or put your focus on for the remainder. That's for all of you, no matter what decan. We're not doing decans, okay? We're just doing all collectiveness. And then we're going to pull some oracle for further guidance. I got some new decks. I'm super stoked about them. And yeah. Here we go, Leos. Okay. The star. Woo. Whoa. What's that? The Hierophant. The Emperor in reverse. Aries keeps coming up for y'all. I feel like it's been coming up. Emperor's Aries. The Emperor in reverse. Temperance and the Empress. Okay. We have Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Taurus coming up. The Sun, which is you guys, underneath Temperance, and Judgment underneath the Empress. Judgment doesn't have a sign correlation. I'm feeling like this is about balancing your masculine and feminine, or if it's not an internal thing, it's those whoever is embodies those in your life, those characteristics in your life. It's about finding the balance, because it looks like the Emperor is dominating. Ego is dominating. So that also equates to thinking instead of knowing, and reacting instead of responding, if that's helpful. There's some journey that you're on right now, and it's tied into you being your most authentic version of yourself, and that is tied into every aspect of yourself, like your home life, your career, your pleasures coming up, your relationships, yourself, like all of that. I feel like it's like almost like a life plan, that's not what I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like, yeah, like I don't know what the right word is. You're figuring out, you're assembling, you're getting all your points together to like do a presentation on your life goals for yourself. That is the most fundamental, rudimentary way to say what I'm feeling, because I don't know the words. Let's pull from the Oracle. What is this? I keep forgetting what it's called. Prairie, Majesty Oracle. It's so dope. And let's see what other guidance the universe has about this Emperor in reverse energy. Part of how the universe wants you to look at this, sweeten. What is mine to share, honeybee? Is with love, with patience, with compassion, and with understanding of a coming together for a common goal. And even if that's peace, and even if that means a separation, or do you know what I'm saying? But it looks more like it's in relation to being in relation, and in relation to being in communion, co-creation with others. Okay, what guidance do you have for Leo for the rest of the month? Ooh, I threw those. I don't know why, but Khloe Kardashian is just popping in my head right now. When I just keep seeing her going, ooh, but I don't think I've ever, I don't even understand why that's happening. Okay, so what just flipped around but didn't flip out is Prairie Dog Dig and Great Horned Owl here. What am I listening for? What do I want to create? What do I want to carve out space for in my life? Climb. Bobcat. How can I go higher? I mean, it goes right along with Leo and right along with that sun card that's underneath that Temperance. And on the bottom, what am I integrating? Beaver. Build. 2 yellows, which I think are the active cards. Do cards. Inspire active undertaking. Okay, so we'll start with the beaver. No, we'll start with the climb, the bobcat. Everything is energy. All of us, humans to fauna to floral to flora and elements, operate at a frequency, a natural frequency. Did you know you can choose to elevate yours? Did you know that? Yes, you did. This can take many forms and manifest differently depending on the circumstances you're in. Bobcat's catch-all advice is pretty simple. Go higher. He easily climbs trees for any number of reasons that might hold significance for you today. From the vantage point of a branch, he can attain a better lookout, hunting advantage, safety, or rest. Getting there requires a choice. Extend your claws and go up, 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 out of this ego that's holding you down, 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 right? Something is going on with you or someone in your sphere that there's a halting, and it's a stubbornness, and it's a refusal because it's fear-based, right? Bobcat's recommendation may be to actively expand your intake of the issue on your mind. You might need to see things from a higher place through the lens of your spirit self to enlighten your approach. Remember, we talked about with the Empress and the Temperance that the feeling of like compassion and understanding for the situation, but also still staying in your highest self, staying in your Empress self. That doesn't mean your power is given up. You know what I mean? Strengthening this ability by practice, whether through meditation or quiet reflection, will serve you well and become a reliable tool in making decisions. So maybe meditation. Maybe some of y'all were meditating and you stopped, and this is a reminder to start it up. And maybe some of you, it's a hi, think about meditating. Maybe just try it out. Other times, Bobcat may be signaling a need to retreat. In some situations, disengaging is the best way to shift your energy. Remaining in your current circumstances may be harmful, or maybe it's just not yours to live through or fix. Once ensconced in your new post, take a minute to survey the landscape and chill. You may want to ask Red-tailed Hawk to help you recognize when, how, and where to dive back in. Well, that's just another card. Okay, let's go to your beaver, because that's who the universe wants you to ask. When beaver enters the scene, there's a project involved, either now or in the future. Appraise the design and form of that which you're creating, both physical and metaphorical. What's coming together? What does it hold for you? Adopt Beaver's busy eagerness and weave your wishes into reality with the materials at hand. Alongside the waterways that slice through wetlands and neighboring grasslands, nature's engineer applies himself with admirable zest to the task of making. With strong teeth and determination, he gnaws the trunk of trees like cottonwood, felling them with surprising aplomb. Okay, hold on. It's about recognizing all of the abilities you actually have and the impact that they have on people outside of you, on sources outside of you. You know what I mean? The impact your actions take, or the impact your actions cause. But you are a provider, and first and foremost, you have everything within you, everything to succeed. The ease with which Beaver navigates both stream and soil may be symbolic for whatever you're assembling, right? Empress, emperor, temperance, flow state, surrender to the flow, use faith as a compass. That's what temperance is. What do your emotions and intuition tell you about how to move forward physically? Consider how your different senses and tools can work together. Yes, definitely there's an action that needs to be happening and it isn't. How can you maximize the resources they offer you? If the project is unknown, what potential do the available building blocks encapsulate? Ask Beaver to help you incorporate all the aspects seamlessly. Keep your focus on you and the care and keeping of you and the movement of whatever needs to happen to keep that in an alignment, right? This end of this month for you is about action from a grounded place and a centered place and a compassionate place. All right, Leos, I hope that this was helpful. I know it was short. I'm not feeling great physically, so I had to make it shorter, and I didn't want to not do the mid-monthly. So this is what we got. Okay, let me know if you liked it shorter and if you missed the deacons or whatever. Okay, till I see you again for your June reading. Bye-bye.